Everybody, today we're going to take a look at the UFO 3000 quadcopter design drone. Looking over it real quick, you can see some of the basic features. It is a 2.4 gigahertz band radio. We're going to go ahead and open this up real quick to just get right into this and show you. The packaging is fairly decent. Let me go ahead and open it real quick. We do have it's almost a rubberized feel to it. It does come with some extra props. Looks like a charger, a battery charger, and a battery. I'm not sure this is an extra battery, but we will see shortly. The controller is an entry-level or a basic controller for these small quadcopters. You do have your throttle as well as your yaw on the sides. This one is your pitch. You do have some trim buttons, a power button. You can change your speed mode with the top shoulder button on this side, and this side I believe is your 360 degree flips. All in all, it's fairly comfortable. It's got really easy controls, really easy to get to all the different controls, and it's very reminiscent of a video game controller, so I think a lot of people will adapt to this quite well, as opposed to some of the larger drone style of controllers. So this is really a plus, I think, again, for entry level or for casual flying. This is definitely a really nice controller that a lot of people will get very comfortable with very quickly. The drone itself, let me undo a couple of these twist ties. It is very well contained. The actual drone itself, as you can see, does have prop guards built into the device. It does have decent landing pads on it, and it's an extremely lightweight plastic. For orientation purposes, they have color-coded the different props for us, which is really nice. And it looks like you have one very basic on-off button on the bottom here. I do not see any place where you can put a camera on this particular model, but that's just fine. You might be able to with a little bit of Velcro maybe. Opening up the bottom hatch, it does have a second battery. Also very nice that they do include a second battery. Let me go ahead and pop that out real quick so I can show you or tell you what the actual size of this battery is. It is a 500 milliamp battery. So this should get really good flight times. So it's a pretty decent battery. One thing that I would have liked with this, where the battery does fit quite nicely into the unit, is the possibility of a charging port on the unit itself, so that you don't have to remove the battery. That being said, because we do have a second battery, that is just fine. I'll go ahead and move some of this stuff out of the way, and then we'll try a flight test with this to kind of show you how to sync up the controller and see if we can show you a little bit of how this actually sync up this drone. I'm going to try and do it without looking at the instructions, so hopefully we'll be successful here. But we'll go ahead and flip it on, and we'll turn on the thing, or the controller. You push up on the throttle, the lights go solid, back down, you hear it beep, and now we are synced. We'll go ahead and, looks like we do have a little bit of trim issues, but we'll go ahead and work on that. And then we'll show you a quick couple of final thoughts on this drone. It was a lot of fun to fly. It's really quite stable. It's very durable. I was able to rebound from a few different crashes with this, and it worked quite well. Another thing that I won't be able to show off on this particular video, but I can see and wanted to show you as well, or tell you about, is the green painting or the green coloring that they've got on the drone, as well as the props, are glow in the dark, which makes this really nice and easy to see in the dark, and doesn't take up any extra battery as far as like LED lights, things like that. I did not see a way to turn off the LED lights. That would be nice, to be able to just save a little bit of battery life. But all in all, a great, very fun little drone. Definitely a good one to learn on. It's definitely a fun one to fly, and I think would be really good for the casual flyer, indoor flight, as well as learning how to fly a drone.